Today's sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys responded well to their season-opening loss, winners a week ago. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one.
Cam Little to kick off.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And there's a lot of good to watch in the game last week. He threw 4 touchdown passes. A little bit of concern throwing the 2 interceptions.
Yeah, and the 2 pick.
Yeah, you want the ratio really to be closer to 3-to-1 as opposed to the 2-to-1 that he had. But it is something to build on. They did get the win, didn't they?
Yep. Play action. Here's Clifford. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Back to throw is Clifford. And he's going to go down again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So here are the Patriots now in excellent field position to start things out. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Pats are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now it's Clifford. This pass out wide to Hall. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Clifford to throw. This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Well, this defense for the Pats, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
3 yards.
If you're dealing with stats in your contract, those are the types of plays that will not help you at all. In fact, they're going to hurt your yards per attempt, your yards per catch. That's not good for him.
But so important for the offense's success. I mean, you have to. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Brings up second
from the 24 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. run once more with Henderson. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
Third down and 13.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down.
Here's May. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
That's good.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Clifford will throw it here. Touchdown, Jets. From 19 yards away. And the Jets have taken the lead. Pinheiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again.
A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him.
One-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Throwing here is May.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Number 39. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's May. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. The Patriots at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
Off the play fake, here's May. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 78 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Hey, come with me, come with me. Nene, what's up?
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, what's up?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
From the shotgun, May with it. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
Come on, set!
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Good tackle by Arnold Evakey. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
To the air, May. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Kickoff.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10. Clifford working from the gun. Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. Now it's 4th down. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Patriots offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Pats at the line, ready to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Now a 2nd and 2.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll throw with May. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Complete to number 39.
3rd and 8.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Officially. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Clifford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Looking to throw, Clifford. And it is caught.
It's a gain of 16.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
At their 48-yard line.
Clifford to throw it. And check down, complete to Hall.
It's a gain of 8.
They'll throw it again with Clifford. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Second and 10. Clifford. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half.
A 45-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Well, the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Henderson running straight ahead. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
It's a gain of 18. And the Patriots have a first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
That's another Patriots.
He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just got to find a way to tackle someone.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. May. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Crazy.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
Number 39. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will tie things at 17 all. So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now. Back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Hall. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 60 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Here's a sneak, Clifford. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. New England trying to get to place on offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Now they go screen. It's complete. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Back at the 32.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Hey, what's up?
They'll look to throw here on first down. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 44-yard line.
A handoff from Mitchell running left. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. 2 yards to go, second down. They'll set up to throw. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
First down, he'll drop to throw it. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Again, he'll drop to throw. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Call it a gain of a yard. And it's second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 10-yard line.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
down middle to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And New York set to take the field. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Throwing to start the drive. Clifford. Miles Murphy. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
A loss of 6 yards on the sack. It's second down.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Off the fake, here's Clifford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Gain of 24 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
He's across midfield.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set. Wrap roll 80.
Ball again. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's good for Jets.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. In motion, the tight end. From the gun, it's Clifford. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Work to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9. Clifford out of the shotgun. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots. 26.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Jets first down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Clifford to throw. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw, Clifford. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away. Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Here's second down. On the draw, it's Hall. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you. They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
On 4th down, here they go. Clifford. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
The kick is good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. We are tied here in the 4th quarter. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. This is 1st and 10. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Hey, what's up? Crazy. 5.
Looking to throw. It's caught inside the 25. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, what's up?
On the handoff, Mitchell. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the
thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. 24. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So the Jets now down by 7. A little over 40 seconds to go. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's got a man complete.
It's a gain of 33. That's good for the Jets. First down.
And under 20 seconds now as the spike comes with 18 ticks remaining. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. He's back to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
And the Jets, first down.
And they're able to stop it here on the spike with 3 seconds remaining. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. It all came down to one final jump ball.